So the race this week is Group 3 at the Nürburgring Grand Prix layout, and this layout is quite a nice one to have to race in, especially in online, because it makes for some good racing. It is a clean lap to do, and it is a bit flowing. So I think it will be a nice race. Now I set a lap time of 56.3. I didn't do any better than that in the video. I did better off camera, but not in the video. But here we go, this is the first race, lap 1 out of 10 laps. This is a stop race, you need to make stop. And optimal strategy is from mediums to hards in lap 8 or hards to mediums in lap 2 or 3. I haven't tried the second option, but I think that is like that. And in the first race we go with El Zapot. Yes, El Zapot, the French, not the pot, the Frenchman ahead of us. And then we have the British man behind us, the back rider. Now back rider, he's a good guy. I think got in the same race with him 2 times and the pot once. And he is really pushing me right now, and I will go wide. He goes to the inside, and since he's pushing me, I've got to feel that he's fast, and I let him through because I don't want to lose time for both of us. And here we are in 3rd place out of 16. I don't know why it is 16 places, because in the start of the lifetime of this game, the Gran Turismo 7, there are actually 20 guys, 20 people racing in their race here. Besides the fast lap, in lap number 3, back rider is still ahead of us, the British guy, and the Frenchman, the pot, is still in 1st place. But here we make a mistake and go wide, but not only we do that, but back rider does as well. And here on the last one, be careful to not hit the wall in there, it is quite dangerous. I did hit it once off camera, and yeah, I got down quite some places. But lap number 4, 156, 158, lap number 5, 57. Now as we're going through the laps, we see that the guys behind us go further down the road and we make a bigger gap. Back rider has a huge slide, but he's able to correct it. And now lap number 7, this is my first race. I haven't watched any video of the strategy, but the pot spins and we go in for our pit stop. Be careful here to not put 2 tires on the outside of the track. I think you can on the inside, but not on the outside, I'm not sure. And we go to the hards. We won't refuel, this is not a refueling race. And here we are waiting for our boys to do the job, the pit stop. And if I'm correct, the pit stop times in Gran Turismo 7 are fixed. I think they are all the same. I know they're all the same for the time, but for the pit lane, but I don't know for changing the tires if it is the same. But now we go out in P3, and the guy behind us is a bit far back, so we are quite clear. And if we now go to lap number 9, all the guys speed as well. Back rider, where is he? He's right there in front. Brake right from where the grass starts, and see a bit wide as well. But not only we go wide, back rider does as well. Back rider is ahead of us. He's got nice livery, he's got a crossing there. I just saw that because we got really close. But now we are the one pushing back rider in the same place that he was pushing us, and we decided to go for a move. But he has the small inside line, but we do have the speed and just barely get in front of him for the turn. And lap number 10, this is the last lap. We are in the lead of the race. Back rider goes for a lunge and he makes we need to do avoiding action, because I think we braked a bit early. This is my first time on the hards, and he braked a bit late, but no contact involved, and by the end of the lap we are in P2 and Backrider in P1. Not a bad race though. Started in P3. No, I think we started in P2 and finished in P2, and only 6 tenths behind the Backrider. So this race was a success. Now starting in P2, and ahead of us is GT Nico, a guy that I've been must-made in many races. I've done 5 races overall, 3 in the video, and in the next, in this one and the next, he's in the race. Backrider though, he's going to be in this one, the last one, and he's not going to be in the next one, the third one. But here we have GT Nico being quite a fast player. He qualified in front of us. I think he did a 55.9, so a fast guy, a guy to worry about. But here now on the first lap, things came quite nicely there. He gets a penalty and we don't, so that means we will be able to go a bit closer to him when going into the backstraight, because this is where the polyphony have set the time where someone needs to serve his penalty, and we won't even get there as GT Nico makes a mistake and goes onto the ground really bad with all 4 tires. And now going on to lap number 3, we are in first place. Lap number 5 now, from 4 to 5, we are good. And this is lap number 8, where we are going to pit for a new set of tires, particularly hards. And lap number 8, this is when we should pit. And you can see that you can actually go 2 tires on the inside but not on the outside, because you will get a penalty. And here we are again with our boys, the Porsche boys, going to do a pit stop. Will it be a fast one? Yes. As I said, I don't know if in Gran Turismo 7 they are fixed or not. This one is taking around 4.856, so we will see in the next race how much it will take. I don't know how much it took in the last one, but Keen, a very fast guy, an even faster guy than GT Nico. I've raced with Keen many times in other races, in another daily races, layouts and mixes of. I raced with him as a Bathurst. He was very fast. But now, last lap, he's on our gearbox, he's on our engine basically with the Porsche, and he goes to the inside because we go wide. He tries to switch back, but he can't quite make it, and he's on the Nissan, so I think he's got some priority over cornering and a bit of, I think, cornering only or top speed, I don't remember which, but he's still a very fast guy and can make it through the corners very fast. And we go wide into this corner, and Keen will just send it down the inside, get a little push for good luck, and Keen is now ahead of us into this fast lane corner. But something happens to Keen and he just continues straight on. But I don't know what happens. I leave him space to rejoin the track, but he just didn't do anything. I don't know what he did, but it may be a connection issue, I don't know. Maybe his wheel controller got disconnected and something happened with the AI that took over. But we are in first place. First out of 11 positions, 4 guys have left the race. I go a bit on third person because I want to see something. And Backrider, the guy that I talked about, is now behind us. And Backrider was back. He tried the alternative strategy and it paid out for him because he went from third to second, away from second to first, and we finished the race with Backrider on our tail, 8 tenths behind us. Then we have Krasko, who is still doing the race, 5 seconds behind, and this is the top 3. Now, going into the last race, I've put in a much more competitive scene, and Keen is again with us in third place. And the pot is here with again. GT Nico is with us once again. And we have a new guy here. Was in the Lambo. The Lambo is very quick, but I think that it is harsh on tires. That's why I'm not using it. Although I could be very quick with that Lambo. I think it's very harsh on the tires. I haven't tried it. I should try it, but I am even faster with the Lambo because when the 1.31 happened, I was already fast with the Lambo. I could control the Lambo, and now that the Lambo is much more controllable, I am even faster. And so I am really fast with the Lambo. We have GT Nico, that is. No, that is the bot, I think it is. I didn't see good, but maybe it wasn't the bot because I'm quite far from the screen right now and it is quite small when I'm doing the post commentary. Sorry if I said the wrong name, but here we are with Asho Old Jen, the Italian, on the Lambo, in the Lambo, having a nightmare because we are in his gearbox. We are pushing him into the straight. Now we're going on into the chicane. Will we take the chicane? Nice, yes we do. Also has some issues though. And now this was lap 1 as we're going into the last corner of the opening lap. They will try and overtake Asso into turn 1, but we will be able. He goes defensive. We will go to the outside line to hopefully switch back in, and the guy behind, the Spaniard, goes really close as we try to switch back, but we're not quite able to. And also has a moment, and we go to the inside and we make the move. If you can't find a way to overtake, create one, and that's how you do. You put pressure on the guy and you create some pressure on him, and he will make a mistake somewhere in the race. And we got lucky. He did it quite early in the race, into lap number 2, and in fact in the third corner. But lap number 5 we are right now 157, and we are continuing on lap number 7, and we are going into the pits. Kin goes in the pits as well. GT Nico goes as well in, and we go as well as always for the hards. Our boys doing the job as well. The Porsche boys. What will they do right now? We had a 5.8, I think, or 4.8. I don't remember quite what it was. But here we are once again. Will the pit stop be the same? And 4.856, I think it was. So it is around the same, and it should be the same exact if I'm correct. But there are 2 people around a bit ahead of us, and this is also Old Jen and the Finnish guy in first place. We are now pressured by the Spaniard behind us. Hopefully we don't make a mistake like the Italian did. Also, and he's right behind us. Will he go for a move into this corner? No, he won't. He's driving the Porsche, a fast car. We are driving the Porsche as well. So we're on equal machinery. The faster guy wins in here. So let's see what we can do. Lap number 8 it is. Should have pitted this lap and not lap number 7. Will he go for the move? He may do the same move as Kin did, and he is successful on the move. The Spaniard goes ahead. Now we have Freddy behind us, the Finn guy being behind us. We are on the hard, and they're both on the medium set of tires. So this will be really hard for us to hold on, and in the end we gave a position, or we give 2 positions, and finish in 5th place because the guys in front of us, Asso and wait, let me see. Asso and Pasquale, I can't see. It's very small here. Hey, it's not even half the size of the screen TV. I think it's 1/4, and my TV is around 21 inches, and so it is really small. I'm seeing some pixels, and the the thin guy in the Lambo makes the move, and we are in P5, so we are going to finish in the place that we started. Nice to see that people have already started implementing liveries from the 24 hours of Le Mans in Gran Turismo 7. It must have taken a long time, but lap number 9 out of 10 we have Fusenig. I don't know how to say his name. The German is behind us. The Fusenig, Fusenig, I think it is, because in German you read what you see, and I don't know what car the German is. I couldn't see quite well. And he is now on our inside and will try to go for a switch, but will be able. And the German is in the Hyundai, and he's faster than us. So we better pick the pace up. We're on the hards. He may be on the hards. I don't know what he's on. But we're going first here for that extra rotation. We try and go, but we cannot go. Nice. Now, this is the last lap, we can't do anything more. Now, the Finn is quite a long margin behind us. 9 whole seconds. It's basically 10 seconds, but we cannot do anything to go into P7. It'll be really hard to go into P7 if we don't make any mistakes, but P5 is still on the tables. It will be a bit hard as we've got half a lap to do. The remaining corners are basically not even corners. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners remaining. Keep in mind, 1 corner is flat, 2 are a chicane, 1 is hard to do a move, and 2 we've already made. So 3 corners, the 2 of which are the chicane, and 1 corner to make a move. But I'm going safe now. I don't want to make a mistake. I think I'll maybe even take the chicane really slow. No, it was alright. It could have been better. But lap number 10 it is. The last lap. A bit wide to not go and hit that wall. A bit scared to do. But this was the race, and this was the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to miss out on any videos like this. I will be posting more GT7 videos and Formula 1 23 videos, but this will be in the future. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.